So guys, what is going down? It is your boy Freeze. Welcome to another vid here on the channel. Today guys, I'm very excited to announce something which I never thought I'd actually announce, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of cool. It's a bit exciting for me. You all know I have not ever affiliated with a supplement company since Cellucor in 2015. I had a very bad experience with them, and after all that I said I'll never affiliate with a supplement brand ever again. So you guys know that the right company has come across if I'm actually announcing a sponsorship, which is, for me, I don't take that very lightheartedly. I rarely pride myself on building an authentic community with you guys and everything I show on my channel, my life, and same with any products that I would ever push or promote. I see a lot of people in the space that say, oh, I've got so much integrity because I would only ever push something that I actually like. But the real question is, would you spend your own money to buy that product that you don't need if you weren't getting paid to push it? And that is where I think true integrity comes in. And I can say safely with this company which I'm about to announce, I rate all their products insanely highly. I would be purchasing with my own money, 100% hands down. So without further ado, I would like to announce that I am now sponsored by Nexus Sports Nutrition here in Australia. They are an Australian-based company, and I'm really just excited to see them grow as well. Like, their products are insane. I've been using them for a fair few months now. So if you guys need any subs, definitely go check their stuff out. Their pre-workout is insane, one of the best pre-workouts I've ever used. Their fat burners taste amazing. All this stuff tastes amazing. Their EAAs, it's all good stuff, good products. Like I said, the link is below, nexussportsnutrition.com.au. I'll put it on screen with my code Freezma. We'll get you 10% off. Without further ado, that is exciting news. I'm pumped, but let's get into this vlog. And like I said, yeah, go get some subs if you need some subs. And if you don't need any, you don't need to go get any subs. You're all good. But if you want some subs, go and check out Nexus Sports Nutrition. Always good to support Australian local companies as well.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Alright guys, so I'm keen to actually get a bit of a physique check while we're here in the same lighting that we actually got in episode 1 of the series, my Road to Pro series. It's now been, it would have been 3.5 weeks exactly today from that first shot of the series. So I'm really just keen to get the exact same shot and see how my physique's looking compared to that first shot in the same lighting when I was here in the den. So we're gonna do that right now. You see like that vein coming up? Mm-hmm. So today we've got leg day and I definitely need a bit of a kick. So I'm gonna have some Nexus Nutrition Fat Burner. This is my favorite right now, the mango lychee. There's 3 grams of carbohydrates in here, so I do need to account for this. But that is just because I'm an absolute psychopath right now with my calories on a comp rep. If you're a normal person, you don't need to like account for that, seriously, trust me. You guys can use my code Freezma, you'll get a discount. I'll put the link in the description box. Also, while we're here, talking about meals, their whey is actually really good. So this is the first whey protein I've ever used in years, because whey protein always makes me feel like shit. This has a lot of good digestive enzymes in it, and it's actually, like I fit it into my diet the other day instead of my chicken breast. I was really exhausted and I couldn't be bothered cooking it. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have one of these shakes instead. And it was actually insanely delicious, and I could really feel like it didn't feel like a usual whey, which I'm used to. So really big shout out to Nexus, who have really killed it with their products. I think they're actually getting some more products like creatine and stuff like that, but for the moment I just got this from the sup store down the road. So creatine is one supplement that I keep and have every day, no matter what. So today is my second leg day of the week. Every Wednesday I'm doing more of a hamstring and abductor focused workout with my leg session, and then on Sundays I'm doing more of a quads focused leg session, and I've got some movements which interlock as well. I've got a few glutes and hamstring pre-engagement drills which I hit before both sessions, and I do a little bit of crossovers with a couple of exercises like Bulgarian split squats, which are a weakness for me. So just really just trying to hammer it twice a week and bring up my legs a lot for this comp. That's definitely something I know would have been a weakness for me coming to that stage. Already in 3.5 weeks, the improvements in my legs have been insane just from hitting them twice a week. So I'm really happy with how it's going. I'll show you guys what I'm actually doing before I do my training sessions. I'm actually doing an isometric hold and just trying to target the glute medialis back there. I don't know if it's the medialis, but the glute back there. So what I'm trying to do is just get my body in a position where I'm doing an isometric hold on my glute. And I hold that for a minute and then pump out some reps, and I do the other side. I also do some abduction too, so holding my knee up, training the adductors on this side, and just using this as pre-exhaustion before I get into my movements. Definitely need to give a big shout out to my man Nick McCullum. I've talked about him on the channel before. Absolute legend. He's given me a lot of these drills for my sprint training, which I was doing, but I'm just keeping them going while I'm doing my bodybuilding training, because I've just found they've helped me so much to stay just stronger through all my movements that I do after this stuff. So big shout out to my man Nick. If you guys are in the Gold Coast, definitely go and check him out. I've just noticed, Ash, get in on this, bro. Can you see that vein coming up my leg? Up on the inside, mate, on the inside there. Do you see that? I haven't seen that vein starting to come out in a very long time. This is very exciting. So, oh yeah, because I haven't seen that vein since I got super diced, when you guys might remember me from my 4% body fat days. 4 to 5%, whatever you want to argue I was back then. It's all good. You can say I'm 7% now, I'm not going to be mad. Like, I used to be real defensive of it, like, nah, it's 4%, because I do get pretty lean, but everyone's got their own interpretations of what your body fat percentage is. Only Greg Doucette can make the final verdicts, but he didn't reply to any of my messages, so I'm just gonna have a cry. He left me on scene. I'm gonna put them on screen. The guy left me on scene, bro. He's gotten very popular though, so. There was once a time I sent him a DM, he would reply. I sent him a DM of my cat and showed him my cat, because I know he likes pets. And he said, very cute. And then he just never got back to me when I started talking about important things like my body fat percentage. But maybe I should have sent him a photo of my cat again. Maybe we would have got a reply, but hey. Second drill I'm actually gonna be doing, again, something that Nick gave me, is a calf warm up. Just training the strength through my feet and gastrocnemius. So just gonna hold a calf raise for a minute, and then I'm gonna pump out some reps. So literally gonna just hold a calf raise for a minute in the top position. Again, this is just like strength stuff for my sprinting. I'm trying to just keep, so once I've done this bodybuilding comp, I can go around an 11-second 100 meters, guys. I'm gonna do it. This year's the comp might be happening, but I've still got my sprint and jump goals as well. I wanna actually, I've noticed doing this stuff really helps with jumping. So I really want to get a decent dunk on a basketball hoop too. So it doesn't hurt to put this around the bodybuilding training. Like, I know it's very unconventional compared to, like, you know, for a comp prep, but you know, I'm seeing a lot of benefit from it personally, and I just feel stronger. So 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Ooh. So in today's video, guys, we're just going to show you a bit of my exercises without a mad Ash Jackson editing there. So I can kind of explain things a bit better, and you guys can get a better gauge of my leg day. For my next exercise, I'm going to be doing what we call again, this is from my man Nick McCullum. I believe this is the King Deadlift variation. I like to do a bit of a hinge with it. So instead of just coming up and down with my other knee touching that, instead of doing that, I actually like to bring my chest down and hinge back. And what I'm trying to do with this is grip the ground with the back of my heel and just really pull out that hamstring muscle back there and really just lock in on that. So I'm just gonna do 30 reps on each leg, and I'd like to do this before my bigger movements in my exercise programming as well. So again, shout out to my man Nick McCollum. Wouldn't have had all this stuff without him. Really been helpful to making me just better all around at everything I do, especially with like ladder drills, anything, all the stuff I do. This stuff really helps. Just gonna go 30 reps. Actually started with like 12 reps when I first did this. Now we're up to 30, so we've seen some gains. I think it might be 30 there. Ooh, feeling that. There's just a bit of reverse hypers in here. Really great for just smashing the glutes, that one. It's insane. One thing as well, since my last comps that I've been training heaps, is my hamstrings and glutes. I really want to have a bit of a thicker glute area, basically. So I think that's going to be a strength of mine on stage this year, will really be. Because when you think about it, when you're twisting to the side, hitting the pose like that, or you're just standing there, the more that your glute can come off the back of your body, the more of a 3D look you're gonna have. If you've got that glute, in certain poses where if I'm standing like this, that glute's popping out, it's gonna accentuate the line that comes up this side of my body, and it's just gonna create a great contrast, really accentuate the X-frame a lot more. It's a weakness for a lot of people is their glutes. I see some great physiques, and I used to be one of them. I used to have a pretty decent physique, but my glute development was really lacking. So again, same thing as well, chest bra. I told you chest bra, last comp, his body was on point, and I think that really did let him down quite a bit. So I've told him to train your glutes hard, bro. We'll see if he can bring it in 4.5 weeks. I hope he's been training those glutes hard. Looks like he's been training everything else hard, so it's gonna be cool to tee up in a few weeks and see how we go on this comp. You know, he's actually in the short division, so we're not actually competing against each other. I'm gonna be doing the tall, which is over 178 centimeters. He's gonna be short, he's like 177 centimeters. But knowing him, I wouldn't be surprised if frickin' he might randomly decide on the day, fuck it, I'm gonna compete in tall or something, because that's what he did in the last show. So we'll find out. If he wants to compete against me, hey, bring it on, Jesse. We're gonna do it, come on. I'm ready for whatever you've got, bro. Next exercise, guys, we're gonna be doing some single leg RDLs. So what this is gonna do is really gonna isolate and rip on that hamstring back behind my legs. Definitely the hamstring is something, you know, like I said, I'm trying to bring out that pop. I'm trying to bring out as much pop in my physique as possible. So gonna hold nice and strong with this. Just got the 20 kg barbell. Lean forward, don't compromise that lower back. Have the other leg next to it. I'm gonna be pushing that butt back as well. Really just trying to grab the floor with the back of my foot. 3. 2 more. Oh yeah, just gonna go 2 sets of these. And I'm probably gonna get into some wide stance goblet squats. Usually I'll do some wide stance leg press with my feet up high on the leg press. Really just trying to hit the abductors, this kind of thick part of the leg up in that inner bit, ties into a bit of the inner quad there as well. So nice and wide on the leg press. Obviously don't have a leg press here in the performance stand. Thinking about getting one, we might have some room over here. I'm gonna wait till after the comp, and I'm probably gonna deck this place out with a few more things, but for now, I'm just gonna do some wide stance goblet squats, really just focusing on squeezing all through that. Just gonna go a nice wide stance. Up nice and tall, getting that squeeze, that depth. Probably 2 to 3 minutes. I'm gonna go another 2 sets on this. Gonna go a little bit heavier, and then gonna finish with some GHRs right on here. Really just targeting and wrapping up those hamstrings again. 3, 2. I'm gonna superset technically. Usually I'd have a bit of a rest, but I've got a client coming in 7 minutes, so I need to really wrap up the session today. So with these guys, I like to get that bar behind my shoulders, come up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, hand up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna finish my workout with 2 sets of these. Gonna train a client, and then I'm gonna eat my next meal. Good times on the comp prep. 4.5 weeks out, baby. I'm feeling like I usually would feel, probably like within the last 2 weeks of a comp, you know, like I'm really pushing it, guys. So I told you I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna get to that, down to that 4%, no matter what. Just different mindset right now to what I've ever had. You know, I've been pretty casual the last few times. Just enjoying the process, enjoying getting back in shape. I started this prep in shape because I live in shape now. So now the process that I want to enjoy is the hard freaking grind to get to that point where the standards are just so high and the punishment levels to get there are just so high, you know? And nothing's gonna fucking stop me, so let's fucking get this.